everyone, my name is Karra, and you're watching A Gamer Thing. Welcome back to the channel. So today we discussed some of the games that were shown in the Nintendo Direct, and one of the ones that really interested me was Voice of Cards by Square Enix. So that had a demo that was released, so I figured let's check it out. I was really excited about the sort of like tabletop card game adventure, hopefully like sort of a choose your adventure. I've been really getting into D&D, so that seemed very exciting for me, so I figured I'd give it a shot. We streamed this on Twitch, which I do stream both on Twitch and YouTube, so make sure you follow me on both of those. The links will be in the description down below. As always, I ended up really enjoying playing it, so I hope you guys enjoy watching it. So let's jump right into it. The one thing that seemed really interesting for me was like Voice of Cards or Voice of the Cards, which that is got a demo, so I figured we're gonna check that out first, and then we'll move on to Tales of Arise. Okay, it is by Square Enix, so I'm pretty excited about that. Play!
Good afternoon, or should I say evening, morning. Morning? At any rate, I am the Game Master. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Before we begin, there is something I must tell you. You see, my job is to draw you into this world with my voice and cards.
Okay.
Which is why I believe it best for you to play with the sound on.
Fair enough.
In fact, I insist on it. However, as you can see, my voice is subtitled, so you can always read along as well. Now then, are you ready?
What if I turn the subtitles off first? I'd have just been seeing a black screen if I wasn't listening to anything.
Welcome to Voice of Cards. You are about to take the first steps of your adventure. Through a realm of sword and sorcery you will travel, battling bloodthirsty monsters as you strive to realize your ambitions. I have every faith you will accomplish great things here. I am merely a witness to your exploits.
You just don't have to read it all.
Departure draws nigh. May your journey be a safe one.
Okay. I want to see where things are on the HUD, so I know where to move my camera as well, but we'll see.
This is Castle Advent. Queen Nilla reigns over the kingdom from within its walls.
Okay.
3 white-clad adventurers have gathered here at the Queen's summons. Present yourselves, O faithful of the Ivory Order.
Oh, do I get to choose my hero from this? Of the 3? Am I one of them? Move to the Queen. As you continue on your journey, your objective will change. Press the X button whenever you need a reminder of what to do next. Which one's the X button? Okay. Triangle. You will see cards with glowing edges on your adventure. Step on it to trigger an event that will move along the story along.
From upon her throne, the Queen regards the adventurers. So you are disciples of the Order. The youngest of the 3 steps forward. She holds herself with well-born grace. I am Winifred of the Ivory Order, Your Majesty, she says.
Oh, we don't get voice acting for
lead this
them?
fellowship.
No!
She bows, glancing to her 2 companions.
But I like her. And she's a leader, so does it mean I get to play as her?
In response, the stern-looking one inclines his head and brusquely names himself Berwin. The older man is the picture of courtesy, as he genuflects and introduces himself as Hedwin. It is these 3 our story follows today. In other words, your party. The Queen acknowledges the fellowship with a nod. In a soft voice, she explains her errand. Someone has stolen the royal treasure. I bid you reclaim it. Under normal circumstances, I would entrust this to my soldiers, but I do not wish to spread thin my forces with the recent monster troubles. It seems the troubled Queen is judged she can entrust this matter to none but the Ivory Order, beloved of the people and unmatchable in battle. It is our honor to serve you, Your Majesty. Short of any clues that could lead them to the culprit, however, they press the Queen for further information.
Ooh, okay, this really is like a choose your adventure thing. Ooh, yeah, I don't care about the word.
The Fellowship asks the Queen if she knows anything about the thief.
I'm just gonna pretend I'm playing the lady, the woman. What was her name? I don't remember.
The Queen says witnesses might be found at Nexton. The Fellowship asks the Queen what the royal treasure is. The Queen describes a bottle containing a certain liquid. Without it, she trails off, but the desperation in her voice suggests its loss could spell disaster for the kingdom.
Oh, do I have to ask every question? Oh, so it's not like a choose your own adventure then. It's what order do you ask the questions? Well, that's silly.
Usually, one would expect recompense for this sort of undertaking. As demanding a reward would go against the tenets of the Ivory Order, you hold your tongue.
Thank you. I didn't want to ask.
However, has already said she will reward the Fellowship with whatever they desire. It seems the royal treasure is just that important.
What if my reward is the royal treasure? What you gonna do then, Queen?
Great Terry no longer here. I await news of your success.
I do wish they brought in some voice actors for the others. Like, I love the idea that we're gonna have narration of like what they do, but like things that are actually like in quotation marks. I'd love to have like an actual Queen Nilla, and I don't know, at least for the main characters.
The Fellowship bows and takes their leave.
I think that'd be cool. The cards you encounter in your journey will be added to your collection, which can also be found from the menu screen. Please give it a look from time to time. Oh, it like actually becomes a card. Instead of just being like, oh, just unequip the card, it's like, no, you actually switch out the card for an empty card. I'm like, that's pretty cool. Oh, I'm able to change my party up? Ooh.
Wait, cries Berwin, blocking Winifred's path. A monster.
Oh, an encounter.
You dare stand in our way? Edwin scowls at the foul creature.
Okay, we need combat. I'm excited about this. I'm really excited about this. Is it, because I'm assuming it's going to be a card game, essentially, for battle. Oh, it is. Yee! Okay. The fight is on. Take down all the enemies and victory shall be yours. Ooh, okay. So I can pass. Deal damage. I don't know how much damage I'm going to deal. I don't know what the numbers in the bottom mean. The 8, the 4. I get the middle. Oh, 8 attack, 4 defense, 12 health. So does this mean I'll likely do 9 damage then? The number in red indicates HP when it card's HP drops to 0, it becomes incapacitated. Okay, so card's attack is indicated in the lower left, its defense in the lower right. Give careful consideration to your and your opponent's values before acting. What do the gems do? I now have 3. Oh, that uses a gem. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Okay, so that has like a little gem icon on the bottom right, so he spends a gem. Okay, so he's got a 3 defense and I've got a 12 attack. So I would have assumed it would have been 12 minus 3, but it's not. Oh no, it is. Why didn't she deal... Did I not look at what it was? Good warrior wastes no time.
Winifred heaves a disgruntled sigh as she smooths her rumpled garb. Showing no signs of weariness from battle, Berwin silently wipes the monster's ichor from his weapon.
Is it Icar? I always thought it was Ichor. That's the problem with reading so much. You know the words, but you don't know how to pronounce them.
Edwin inspects
I
the
didn't know it was
remains of their
Icar.
foe. The
Ugh.
queen spoke true, he mutters, his face masked in contemplation. Winifred gives a grim nod at his words. Mayhap the treasure's theft and the monster's behavior are connected somehow. First things first, the Fellowship needs to gather more information. To Nexton they set their sights.
All right, let's go. Yes. Enter Nexton. Ooh, lucky for you, there are all sorts of establishments in town to support you on your venture. Would you like to? Yes. Have them explained, please and thank you. This is the inn. Rest here, cover your party's HP. This is the apothecary. Here you can purchase items to restore your party's HP, cure their status ailments, and more. This is the armorer. They sell weapons and armor to give your party an edge in battle. This is the item shop. They stock handy items to use on your journey. This is the game parlor. Come here to play some card games when you need a break from your travels. So while you're playing a card game, you can play a card game. That about sums it up. These establishments are here to help you, so don't be a stranger. Speak to the inhabitants of Nexton to gather information on the thief who stole the royal treasure. Alright. Hello, sir.
Welcome to Nexton, hails a man.
Thank you. Tell us of this
The man
place.
doesn't respond to any question except to parrot back his original greeting.
Oh, he's a standard NPC, huh? An unlocked mature man's character story? Wait, what? I mean, if you say so.
I'm too scared to leave.
That's a
town
creepy
with
looking
all those
face.
monsters out there. The woman sighs.
She looks like she's ready to stab a dude.
The man helpfully advises you take the opportunity to purchase equipment and curatives while you are in town.
Thanks. Average man's character story. Okay. She's here
The
again.
woman sits hunched over by the side of the road.
It's the same woman. Hello, don't stab me,
Catching sight of
please.
The Fellowship, she calls out for their aid.
Okay.
She's sprained her ankle and needs you to take her to the nearby apothecary.
Okay.
Winifred rushes to her and helps her up. Berwin lifts the woman onto his back, and the Fellowship sets out in search of an apothecary.
Oh, I still wanted to go to... Okay. Guess we're not going to Armory. Why would I do that? Okay. Got mad hops, man. Mad
You
hops.
arrive at the apothecary.
And she is healed.
After
Jumping up for
taking
joy.
a curative, the woman begins hopping up and down.
My ankle is healed.
Nothing holds a candle to Ivory Order medicine, she beams. She turns to the Fellowship, her eyes widening in surprise. You three. It seems she's only now realized the Fellowship are disciples of the Ivory Order.
Indeed, indeed.
The woman takes each of their hands in turn, thanking them for their service. The Ivory Order is famous for providing medical supplies throughout the realm, and indeed the wider world. Every smile the Order brings to someone's face makes Winifred proud to be a disciple.
Oh, I like Winifred a lot. Speak to the inhabitants of Nexton to gather information on the thief who stole the treasure. Yes.
The man claims he saw a suspicious someone leaving the castle grounds carrying what looked to be a medicine bottle. He didn't get a good look at their face, but says they were nothing but skin and bone. The Fellowship thanks the man for the useful information. The woman begs the Fellowship for their autographs. She seems to greatly admire the Order. I know there's nothing to worry about with disciples of the Order here, she says, relief flooding her features. Upon asking, the woman says she was attacked by a monster outside of town. A strange creature, she says, nothing but bones, and it clutched a bottle of medicine as if its life depended on it. An innocent-looking young boy accosts the fellowship. Want to play a game with me? He asks expectantly.
Yes, I do.
In this parlor, you can play cards. The child rambles on, wheedling you. I'll give you this if you play with me.
Oh, we're gonna have different kind of deck cards later on for a single opponent. Okay. Wait, you can play with more than one person? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Okay. Oh, what? That's way too lucky. That's way too lucky. See, well, I mean, he has 5, 6, 7, so does that mean I'm likely not to get a 5, 6, 7? Oh, fine. I don't... I just don't know how much... I'm assuming but there's only 30 cards, so we don't even have of each. Oh, I know we do. If you don't include the Jack, King, Queen... This dude's way too lucky. Come on. Oh, thank you. It's annoying. Literally all I can do. Hey, yay. I'll get rid of the 1. Oh, he has a 7 already. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh, but I couldn't do anything about it. It was already... It's already there. Ah, that's so frustrating. Well, at the very least, I can do a 2 aces thing. I don't get anything myself. Okay, I guess we're gonna do this and this. Are you kidding me? No, come on, select it. Just super unlucky right now. Oh, come on. I'm calling shenanigans. This is not fair. This is not fair. Oh, he doesn't have any. Oh, wait, no, he has the. I can't give him the 5s because I don't have a 10. Oh, which wouldn't be better than what he has. Ugh, whatever. Maybe he'll discard it. No! And I gave him that 7! Oh, that's frustrating. I can't win now. There's sort of like no cards left. It's like impossible to win at all. Okay. So stupid. Yeah, why not? I really don't care at this point. Because of course you would. Because of course you would. I have the worst luck. I don't want to know. I want a rematch. I have to win one of these games. Okay, we'll play one more time.
Playing, the boy squeals.
Oh, I get it regardless?
As promised.
Oh, add skills. Oh, okay, cool.
Apparently, there's a monster lurking around the outskirts of town stealing medicine, and only medicine. Rumors claim the monster fled to the west. Thanks to the information gleaned from the townsfolk, the Fellowship is all but certain of who has stolen the royal treasure.
Are we now?
The first clue was the Queen's description of the treasure, a small bottle containing a certain liquid. Then there's the bony figure seen fleeing town, the skeletal monster clutching the bottle of medicine, and the monster that fled west. From all that information, the Fellowship distills the thief's true identity.
Who done it?
Realization strikes Winifred. I know who our thief is.
I know who it is.
The monster made of bones, Hedwyn interjects. The one that fled west. Berwin nods in agreement, as if to say, another sage pronouncement from the great and wise Hedwyn. And walks off.
Yes, please. We're traveling west. While exploring the world and diving deep into dungeons, you will encounter enemies with which you must do battle. Your adventure will be over if everyone in your battle party is KO'd. Should your journey meet an unfortunate end, you continue from your last save point, so it is in your interest to save often. I love this whole like card thing. It's cool. It'd be interesting to see what else they kind of do to liven it up, if you will. An enemy appears. To battle!
Rout the enemy.
There are gems, you need to spend them to use certain skills. You gain 1 gem whenever you take an action and can store up to 10 at one time. How many gems does skill cost? You can't use a skill if you don't have enough gems.
Excellent.
Make him burn! So your attacks are in elemental in nature. The 6 elements are fire, water, bolt, wind, light, and dark. Cards take more damage from elements that are weak to and less damage from elements that are resistant to. Knowing your enemy's weaknesses and strengths will help you choose which skills to wield to your advantage. Fair enough. And he's dead. Alright. Hey, I leveled up! Deal attack plus 10 light damage. Ooh. Add value of roll to attack it and deal wind damage. Treasure chest! Cures target of poison. Deadly poison. Nice. Oh.
The Fellowship moves westward, only to be unnerved by the sight of a human figure moving through the trees. The presence of large packs suggests a traveler.
Hot, is it not?
I beg your pardon, but did you catch sight of a monster fleeing west? Winifred inquires. He gives her a puzzled look. There's nothing out there but the sea, he says. That and a cave full of monsters on the opposite shore.
Maybe that's what it ran to.
I suspect you might find your quarry there.
You
The
might
Fellowship
be right.
exchange glances and nod as if to say, then that is where we shall go. Alas, they will need a boat to cross the sea. The traveler hoists his packs, suggests the Fellowship speak to the fishermen on the western shore, and takes his leave.
Okay, we can do that. I'm sorry, what in the world is he
Fellowship
wearing?
comes upon an anchored ship. Close by,
His
a fisherman
head face
of
does not match the rest of
exquisite
him.
physique hauls a net out of the water, his muscles rippling.
Okay.
This is no time for lustful reverie. Winifred races to his side and asks that he give the Fellowship safe passage aboard the ship. That vessel is cursed, the fisherman mutters, trembling.
Oh. What happened?
Night after night, it leaves port without a soul aboard, headed I know not where. Come morning, it is
Maybe the
once again
monsters?
anchored here. This, to the fisherman's mind, is the result of a curse. His head drops into his hands. With but a single dispeller, I am certain I could lift it and sail away. Winifred hands the despairing fisherman a dispeller and asks again for safe passage to the cave.
Oh, how lucky
beyond
of
the
me.
sea. The fisherman snatches up the concoction, so delighted that his pectoral muscles begin twitching.
Someone had way too much fun with this game, but they're doing it so
He
seriously.
opens the bottle and proceeds to douse the ship.
It's so funny. Oh, event.
A monster appears, to be in pain. Seems the poor thing's been poisoned. You may be able to aid it by administering some antidote.
Sure, why not?
You take pity on the creature and administer some antidote. Healthy once more, it gets up and makes its way to who knows where. Every so often, you catch it looking back at you.
I was kind of hoping I maybe get
Before
something out of it.
long,
That's okay.
It's out of sight.
Let's go.
Let's shove off then. He beckons you aboard. The Fellowship arrives at the mouth of a dank cave, its damp, rocky expanse threatening to swallow them. Monsters could come pouring out at any moment. The fisherman has anchored the ship in the cove. Come back here when you're ready to return to the mainland, he says.
trying to kill things as quick as possible so they don't have an opportunity to attack me. And you were weak to wind, so I'm going to use Zephyr. Oh, and I got a 6. He's definitely dead. Didn't even stand a chance. All right, we'll keep on keeping on. There was a card that looked like I missed down below, which is what I was thinking of going towards, but I'll ignore it actually for now. It's not that big of a deal. Let's rather continue on. It's just a demo after all. But the gamer in me wants to like, the RPG gamer in me wants to like 100% completion on this. Oh, I got treasure. Left side. Paralysis. Okay, that'll be good to have in case I get paralyzed. I don't know if I have that already, so I'll take it. Yes, I will descend the stairs.
An iron door towers before you. It has rather conspicuous handles.
Oh. Choose a card and hold the A button to raise it up ever so slightly. If you hold it just long enough, you might be able to peek at what it contains.
Berwin pushes the massive handles against the door with all his might. It moves not an inch. Berwin gives the door a roundhouse kick out of pure frustration. As his foot connects, the door trundles to the side. So it was one of those sliding contraptions.
Ooh. There's a chest here too.
You shall not have it.
Fellowship approaches the chest only for a deep voice. For a deep voice as an earthquake to echo through the cavern. You shall not have it. It growls.
The Fellowship warily eyes their surroundings as several somethings leap out of the shadows.
Bring it! Oh. Oh. That's a bit painful. Oh, one short. Are you kidding? They missed? That's a thing? Oh, because their attack is less than my defense. Suckers. No, it's the one I meant to attack.
Fortune favors the bold.
So stupid. Oh well.
Nice work.
Why not? Figured it would be weak to fire. Well, at least it learned to not attack the one person that has more defense than it. So silly. Full swing. I like how the slimes have a sword and shield. It's so cute. That's so cute. And the treasure will be mine. Another one bites the dust. That was a fight for the ages. I get a lot of experience on that one. And I don't even have to worry about healing because now all the heroes or health is back up to full because they leveled. Yes. Score for me. What's in it?
Winifred neatly steps through the fiend's remains and opens the chest. Inside is what appears for all the world to be an
But look at the symbol on it.
medicine bottle. At last, the royal treasure is in safe hands once more, Hedwyn sighs. Winifred and Berwin nod in agreement.
Okay, but there's also other
Treasure in
treasure?
hand, the Fellowship exit the cave.
No, they do not. I guess they do.
In time, the Fellowship find themselves
Unless
before
that
the
treasure
king
chest that was
once
off the
more.
corner was the
They offer
treasure.
her the
I don't know.
retrieved treasure. As reward for the arduous task of returning our prized possession, I bid you name anything you desire, she proclaims.
Another
She is
teammate.
positively beaming and seems prepared to shower the Fellowship with riches, whether they demand them or not. But at that moment, a massive roar, the likes of which had never been heard before, shakes the entire castle. As the roar recedes, one of the royal guard, pale as a sheet, bursts into the royal hall. He struggles to gather his breath. Just now, over the castle, a dragon.
Dragon?
Hands to Queen Nilla. A dragon. So the great evil has returned. Queen Nilla turns her gaze to the sky, dumbfounded.
We're just gonna be here for a bit listening to this song. I'm getting serious Nier vibes from this. Oh, that was so cool.
So the monster troubles are connected, Edwin says so under his breath, so the queen does not hear. A profound silence settles over the royal hall. The Fellowship stand tall, unflinching, as though they know what must be done in the face of such a crisis. What will become of the land now that the dragon has returned? I'm afraid that will have to wait.
Oh no!
We're all out of time for this portion of the adventure. Don't you worry. We'll continue the tale another time. I look forward to our next session. Until then, I bid you good day. Farewell, friend.
So in the end, I ended up really enjoying this game. And of course, it was made by Square Enix, which is my favorite developer. And it felt a little bit like it could have the potential to be like a choose your own adventure, much like the old books were, where you'd read something and then choose an option and go to that page depending on which option you chose in a situation. I'm hoping there might be a little bit more of that in the full game, because there's even a part in the beginning where you chose what you said to the queen, but in the end, instead of choosing just one option, you just went through all three of them. It'd be cool if it was more based off of you make a decision and that kind of affects the story, even if it's just in a slight way, even if it's just in that interaction right there. It doesn't maybe change the entire thing, just that one interaction. Much like how there is the option to help the little monster or not, just leave it alone. Even if it's not necessarily something that affects the entire story, it just maybe affects, again, that moment in time with an item, or maybe you have a run-in later on. And the other thing I really wish was just to have more voice acting just for the main characters. I don't think it needs to be for all of them, because the idea is it's supposed to be this voice of cards, so it is this one-word narrator. But I still wish there was just for the three main characters, which I assume maybe we'll have more in the future. But just to have like their actual voice lines be voiced by them, but then the actual like she said solemnly, like that could still be read by the narrator. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to hit that like button and subscribe so that you don't miss the next one. But until then, take care. And of course, someone decides to mow their lawn while I'm trying to do this recording.